terms?
No, I don't think that's going to happen. And you also have to remember that the CPI index itself is basically rigged. You really have to double the CPI to get the actual increase in prices that Americans are experiencing. I mean, if you just take one example, which is shelter, which I think rose about 6.1%, which really was the highest, I think, since at some point in the 1980s. But if you look at the real cost of housing, I just did these calculations because over the last 2 years, median home prices are up 30%, and mortgage rates have gone from 3.1 to 6.1. So the cost of buying a home and paying a mortgage in the last 2 years is up by 84%. And so 42% just in the last year. And of course, rents are skyrocketing too. And so what the government claims as the increase in the cost of shelter is just a small fraction of what Americans are actually paying for shelter.
Yeah, that is the crazy thing, the interest rates going up and things like that. But when we talk about the interest rate rising, historically under Jimmy Carter, we had to match interest rates to inflation in order to stall the economy, which is how you end a recession, which we are technically in. So if we're just seeing interest rates tick up a little bit now, I mean, they're talking about 4% coming out of the Fed eventually by the end of the year, maybe. If inflation is still up at 8.3%, are we going to see them trickle up that high?
Well, you're exactly right. First of all, we are in a recession as much as the Biden administration and even the Fed want to deny that. We've already had 2 quarters of falling GDP. We're about to have a third because I think this quarter is going to be another negative quarter. And I think the fourth quarter will probably also be negative. But you're right on inflation. In order to fight inflation with higher rates, the rate has to be higher than the inflation rate, interest rates. So you have to have positive real interest rates. So you encourage people to save, which means more capital investment and more supply. And you've got to discourage people from borrowing so you have less demand. But we still have negative real interest rates, even if the Fed were to raise rates by 100 basis points next week, and they probably won't go by that much. But even if they did, we would still have 5% negative real interest rates. That is fueling an inflation fire. And of course, the only way to really fight inflation would be a combination of tight money and contractionary fiscal policy. We need big spending cuts coming out of Congress, but unfortunately, they're doing the opposite. They're stimulating consumption with more deficit spending. The last 3 congressional actions, the Inflation Reduction Act, the CHIPS Act, and now the executive order to forgive student loans, all of this is adding demand into the economy, so it's acting at cross purposes with inflation fights. We're making it concept.
Good morning, 8:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Thursday, September 22nd, 2022 here on the East Coast. And continuing on what we talked about yesterday with XRP falling and then holding the 39.85, then breaking down all the way to the uptrend. We talked about a possible pump if we could come down here and play this properly. We absolutely did that, and it held the 38 centile, which is the ascending triangle breakout. And now what we talked about yesterday was we have 2 opportunities here. One, we could come up to this rising channel resistance, get rejected, or we could come back up to the uptrend that we failed yesterday. We tried at 41.68. Today it's about 46.28 if we come all the way up there. We need to break 52 cents here and continue on to the next level if we want to maintain this bullish thesis. But we first off need to get past this uptrend, which is this rising channel. I still put a lot of stock into this ascending triangle bear flag because we've temporarily broken out, and it's given us an absolutely beautiful setup to trade on. So if you're in a trade right now, just pay attention and see how we react right now in the immediate time frame. We're in the 30-minute time frame. We are attempting a breakout over this rising channel resistance now, but we've got to break back up and break this approximately 46 cent in the area. That's what we need to get back above. This has been a tailor-made pump. We knew it was going to happen yesterday when we came down to 38 cents. It came down to 38.15, so off by 0.15. Well, not even. 0.0015 I was off by, roughly. And we knew it was going to come up with a 75 basis point rate hike. I called for a pump. We got to 75 and we were around 38 cents. Exactly what happened. We got the pump of better than, what is it right now this morning? Because I've seen a few people comment, where's the pump? And it's like, are you blind? I can only see out of one eye and I can see this pump. So it was about, actually it came down a little bit lower, didn't it, last night? What is that, 38? $37.98 on the USD chart. Yeah, so it came within a plus minus very, very close of what I was saying yesterday. I called 37.94, so that came pretty damn close. And then we proceeded. Man, I didn't realize it came all the way down there when I was putting my son to bed last night. I felt like it didn't come that far. Damn, that was a real good call. Spectacular call. So, where's the pump? We've gone up over 15%. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. And now I'm getting all the questions. Should I buy XRP now? If you didn't buy XRP when I said anything under sub 40 cents was a good buy, and then didn't take advantage when I bought at 29.8 or 31 or 32, I don't know why everybody's asking me the question, should I buy now? No, the time to buy was before 11.9% pump. Now you have to wait for a consolidation somewhere and see what's going to happen. This looks like a huge back setup to me. The problem is like we've been talking about for the better part of 2 months, whether you listened or not, I'm here every single day. Whether you bailed or not, I'm here every single day. So there is no excuses. If you show up here and you pay attention, you are out ahead of this market. If you're stuck in your own emotion, if you're stuck in the third dimension, or you just don't understand and want to blame everybody else, you're probably getting wrecked because you don't know which way's up or down. Right now, what's going on is nothing more or nothing less than we've talked about for the better part of several months. Several months, ladies and gentlemen. It's this inverted head and shoulders that could possibly play out. Left arm, head, coming out to a right shoulder. And if it pulled out, we first would hit 52 cents and then 65, 62. But a top end potential in this area of 78 cents. We've talked about this for months. Now I'm getting everybody say, should I buy back in? Tom, I sold my XRP. I've told everybody, you never sell your XRP under $1, especially sub 50 cents. The last time I ever told anybody to sell was when I knew it was going to drop way down and it was about to break sub 50 cents. And I told everybody this is your last chance. Once you break down to 29.8, you can't be selling it at 33, 35, 37 to try to get a better deal. The whole point is selling out at $1.66, and everybody needs to hear this. But so you could buy it 30 cents, 20 cents, 10 cents if it gets there. Sub 40 cents, absolutely. I've never changed. Everybody who has their own preconceived notions of what I'm saying, please stop sharing it in chat because I know what I'm saying and everybody who's watching can see what I'm saying every day. I don't need you to basically gaslight my content. Everybody gaslights the content because they are either other YouTubers or social media influencers that have got it wrong, can't stay ahead, or have to bash somebody along the way because they did it wrong. I'd appreciate it if you just watch my content for what it is. I'm not a financial advisor, but what I'm going to do is set you up each and every day and give you a market setup. I've got just about 4,000 shares at an average of, 31.5 cents? I sold at $1.66. I'm not fronting either way. I'm waiting for it to go sub 20 cents, yes, but I'm going to buy it in these buy areas. Everybody could buy exactly like me if you watch every single update. I've shown it live. Period. Right now, we got to deal with the demons right now because we did not break the inverted head and shoulders that I talked about. We're going to go the painful route. I told everybody who was shorting the market, are you going to sell it when we get to 31.5 cents? To this 31.33. I asked everybody, if we get back down to the 31 whatever, are you going to sell it? got down to 31.33. I told everybody who was in a short that would be your decision point. Most people kept that short open. Now it's come the other way. Most people got liquidated. Now people who were starting longs yesterday up here got liquidated on the short down because it dropped some 13% very quickly, just to pull back up better than 15.5%. This is why I said it's safer to stay on the sidelines, because what they're doing right now is liquidating longs and shorts. Nothing more, nothing less. What you're going to look for this morning is a retest. If we break back down below 43.81, you're looking for a nice drop down to 42.30 at minimum. If we continue this up pressure, we're looking to come up to about 46.42 to try to break out of the area or get a rejection once again like yesterday. If you get a rejection like yesterday, it's going to be pretty similar to what you've seen from a 42.35, maybe not all the way to a 38. But if you get rejected at 46, you'd probably come back down to 44 real quick. So now we're on this upward momentum, and we're going to see if we can make a breakout here. We'll cover Bitcoin later. I'll do an expansive look. Join Tom's Army if you want to see more content. As today, we're either doing Casper, Theta, T-Fuel, Filecoin. Got some choices, but that's a members only decision. You can comment in the comments, but if you're not part of Tom's Army, it don't matter. And if you're not taking the poll, it's irrelevant. So the US dollar currency index is breaking down a little bit because it didn't quite get up to where it needed to. And now we're looking to see if this 110.44 is support. If it is, and we hold the 200 day here, we'll be looking to come back up to about 112.91. If we break through, we could be coming down for a lower support area. But right now, this looks like a prototypical retracement, and it looks like it should continue to the top side after a nice consolidation. It could even come down to 109 spot, but I would like it to stay at 110 spot 441 and establish this area. If you'd like to trade XRP like I do, it's very simple. But first, I need more people to join Tom's Army. Haven't been getting the support. I mean, there's the support of the current members, the 213 members, but we haven't been getting support of new members. But that's okay. I expect people to be cheap and don't want to pay it forward when I give out such good information for free. But that's why we started the expanded section. So if you want to be part of Tom's Army, get the expanded section where we've covered IOTA, Algo, HBAR, Quant in the recent 4 or 5 days. Also, you get the exclusive Telegram, which I think is the best part of this, where you get to talk to everybody in my group. And right now we're voting on Telecoin, Filecoin, Casper, T-Fuel, and Theta. And right now Theta and Casper are heading neck and neck. I just posted this 15 minutes ago. So, Trump, I'm actually doing XRPTA right now. So that's the group if you want to be involved with everybody. And then all you have to do is hit Join Tom's Army. When you hit Join Tom's Army, if you're already a part of the Army, you get to see the exclusive content. Anything that shows exclusive content, that's for nobody else but you. And then if you want to take it a step further, ladies and gentlemen, and you want to donate, there's Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. You can send XRP, but nobody ever donates or sends that stuff. Not very often, at least. It's been a while. BitGet, you can trade XRP with me. No spot fees, no VPN, and no KYC. So you can trade there for BitGet. My advice to you is buy it on BitGet, send it over to your native exchange, like Uphold or anywhere else. Even if you use the other exchanges that charge you a fee, there's no spot fees on your XRP. On the almost 4,000 XRP I bought back between 29.5 and 31.5, 32 cents, there were no spot fees when I bought it, which is spectacular. Stay blessed, everybody. Hashtag be better, do better. Hashtag FUD Assassin. Remember, help one person each and every day. Because if I don't do my part and you don't do your part, what the hell is the point? I also advise you to check out my TikTok, which is at 5,443 followers now. Another 400 plus yesterday picked up. I have a video at 107,000 views from like 6 days ago, and you can see people are watching my videos at a really cool rate. And if you want to be a part of that, I highly encourage you. Now, one more thing before we go, ladies and gentlemen. One more thing. When things are getting tough, when things are getting rough, when everybody's feeling not like themselves because they think the market's running away, they're getting confused, yada, 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 we're not exactly sure what's going on. Well, that's okay. That's okay. You can see all these things going on in the Dow. Okay. So, for anybody who's been around for a while, do we know what time it is? I know what time it is. Do you know what time it is? Ladies and gentlemen, the sunny days are here again. Oh, sunny days, oh, what a day. Oh, sunny days, oh, what a day. I wear glasses 'cause I can't see a motherfucking thing. Happy days, oh, happy days, oh, what a day. Oh, happy days, oh, what a day. XRP will reign supreme. Let's just not get caught in the FUD. Oh, we're gonna crash and we did it. Now we have a bear market rally and everybody lost their shit. Oh yeah. No one pays attention to what I say, but when it goes up, they freak out. Oh yeah. Stay true. Stay blessed. Don't cost yourself a bunch of XRP.